Tonight is a big night for AEW because tonight we set up an even bigger week next week, including a pretty big match type. If you're keeping up with the schedule, you know where we're going. If not, wait till Dynamite. Oh, wait till Dynamite. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to All Elite Wrestling. We are back once again on your Wednesday afternoon. We are flying forward now towards, like I say, a pretty big week next week. I don't want to say exactly what it's going to be just yet, but be aware it's going to be huge. We're only giving it a week's buzz as well, which is kind of annoying, but it is the way it's worked out. Tonight on tonight on Dynamite even, we are going to see Andrade El Idolo take on Jeff Hardy. CM Punk takes on Jay Lethal. We also have FTR taking on Darby Allin and Sting, as well as Jon Moxley teaming with Jungle Boy Jack Perry for the very first time against the Ass Boys. On Rampage, well, what have I got for Rampage for you? Let me take a quick look. Oh, how's about... I don't know. What about Young Bucks and the Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks taking on the Acclaimed and Cesaro? Claudio Castagnoli, we are going to call him that, taking on Powerhouse Hobbs. It should be a big week. Let's see if we can put some good scores together. Let's crack on. If you're liking the series so far, drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel, comment down below what exactly you would like me to do going forward in terms of the AEW storylines. Maybe you'll give me an idea. Maybe we'll make it work. Let's go. AEW Dynamite comes to you from the West Banco Arena. We kick off on the pre-show. Pac getting a win over Scorpio Sky just inside 10 minutes. This is a really good match. 63, Pac 69, Scorpio Sky 47. Two good workers putting on a good match for the home crowd as such. Yeah, no problem with that, and a good win for Pac. Also on the pre-show, Red Dragon got a victory over the Seidel Brothers for a 60. Kyle O'Reilly at 72, really bringing the big stuff. Better than anyone, really, by a long way. Which is good. Bobby Fischer's performances are a little low, but the Seidel Brothers is what you expect. Kyle O'Reilly gets the win. We're going to kick off Dynamite with big in-ring action. Andrade El Idolo, Jeff Hardy for a 72. That's a good start to the show. Jeff off his game though. Come on, Jeff. I expected a bit better. He does lose, so it's not so bad. Andrade El Idolo winning with the Brilliante driver. 75 for Andrade El Idolo. And this will end the Hardys Andrade storyline. Now, I'm ending it without the babyfaces getting their revenge. I'm aware of that. Matt Hardy will now move away. It's kind of a storyline that, at least in my series, just hasn't really worked. Andrade is a very, very good talent, as you can see by that 75. Let's move him on to other things. Jeff and Matt will now be together as a tag team. Fine. What a good start to the show, though, for a 72. We've got sort of a packed show in terms of not many different segments. We're giving matches time, as you can see, 15 minutes for this one. But we will have a promo here from CM Punk for a 91. And he asked about Bryan Danielson's challenge last week. Danielson said he wanted CM Punk in an Iron Man match. Well, CM Punk accepts. And next week, here on a very, very special Dynamite, it is CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, 30-minute Iron Man match. Jesus Christ. That's a pay-per-view. That's a pay-per-view. Jeez. 91. CM Punk was in action against Bryan Danielson's mentee, so to speak, Jay Lethal for a 76. Very good match. CM Punk 71 was actually off his game, but 66 from Lethal, not bad at all. And Punk wins with a GTS 76, boosted. It's two sort of 75, 76 matches so far. Very, very good. And with the tags to come, won't do as well, you would think. But we've also got Britt Baker and Hikaru Shida coming up. And then, let's see what happens. We also have that big segment, Adam Page. Will he take the lashings from MJF to earn himself a title shot? Very, very good here. Nothing else with Punk and Danielson. Don't want to do too much. Let's be subtle. We've already laid the groundwork with the attacks at Double or Nothing, and then Danielson costing Punk the title. Should be a good match next week. We're going to give them a face-to-face on Rampage. 76, very good. Okay, this is the tag match then in the middle of the card. Jon Moxley teaming with Jack Perry against the Gun Club. And no surprise that the Gun Club really bring this down. But to get a 67 is not bad at all. John Moxley, 82, very good from him. Jungle Jack Perry, 69. If he can start hitting the 70s, early 70s now, that'll be very, very good. And you'll notice the name, it is not Jungle Boy. He's going now to be called Jack Perry going forward. I like Jungle Boy as a moniker, but Jungle Boy Jack Perry, so to speak, we keep the Jack Perry part of the name. Let's give him some seriousness now, and maybe we can turn him into a big, big star. Some people won't like that. Let me know in the comments down below if you don't. But I do. So that's what we're going to do going forward. Jack Perry gets the win over Austin Gunn with a snare trap. Very, very good start to this partnership between Moxley and Jack Perry. Okay, backstage, Pac cuts a promo. We saw him beat Scorpio Sky in the pre-show, but tonight he says that Sammy Guevara, well, you owe him because Pac didn't lose in that match for the TNT title. He didn't take the pin, and he wants his shot. Pac with a challenge to Sammy, 67. Yep, I think it'll be a very interesting match if that match does happen. Okay, Britt Baker, the women's champion, with an action against Hikaru Shida for a 69. Very good match here. Britt 60, Hikaru Shida 63, boosted by giving it a lot of time. Gave it 15 minutes to have a good match, and they did. Britt Baker making Hikaru Shida submit with the lockjaw. Yeah, simple, clean win to put over the champion. I'm a big fan of Hikaru Shida, but sometimes you got to do it, and this time we needed to. Britt Baker has got challengers around her, and we see that because post-match, Jamie Hayter, Natalya, and Thunder Rosa all come from different parts of the arena to make their case. They all want a shot at the women's championship. This is going to lead to later in the night. The announcers will make the announcement as such that next week on a very special Dynamite, it'll be Thunder Rosa, Natalya Neidhart, or Natty Neidhart, against Jamie Hayter. Triple threat with the winner getting a shot at Britt Baker. 56 for this is absolutely fine. Okay, final match of the night. We've got a main event with a segment. I don't do it very often, but we've got a main event with the lashing segments. So final match of the night, Darby Allin and Sting and FTR for a 72. So look, 3 big matches tonight have all hit the sort of 72 plus. I mean, this is the lowest one, right? So it's very, very good. FTR pinned Sting and Darby Allin. We gave it time again. Dax Harwood pinning Sting after cheating using a foreign object. Actually, that's not what I had written down here. So I don't really know why it's there. What I have here is that Miro will distract Sting and Darby Allin, leading to Sting being pinned. 79 from Darby Allin, the best of lot by a long way. Sting only a 53. Jeez. Sting is better than that, surely. 72 post-match. Well, Miro is going to lay out both Sting and Darby Allin, and he's going to snap the skateboard of Darby Allin as if to say that his heart and his fight of Darby Allin will never be enough against a monster like Miro. 69, good stuff. Okay, let's get this final segment then. It is the lashings. I'm going to click the button. 93. Oh, what a segment. And let me talk you through it. You'll have read it. Right, Adam Cole is going to interrupt this. Page will be taking the lashings, and he will look like he's about to get a title shot, but Adam Cole runs down, super kicks Adam Page. Adam Page did not take all of the lashings, meaning he does not earn a title shot. Adam Cole has cost Adam Page that because he doesn't like the idea of Adam Page having a title shot, but he doesn't like the idea that anybody but Adam Cole should have a title shot. But he's also very, very angry that the Elite got the better of them at Double or Nothing. So he makes it very, very clear. He wants the Elite next week. Blood and guts. That's right, that's the special episode. We're doing AEW Blood and Guts, a huge pay-per-view style Dynamite with the Iron Man, the number one contenders triple threat, and of this, it'll be the Elite versus the Undisputed Elite. What we're going to say here is, and we will touch on it on Rampage. It's not going to be 3 on 3. It's going to be 4 on 4. Now, who do you think is going to be the fourth man alongside the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega? Made it pretty obvious there, haven't I? 93, what a great ending segment. We had a 91 promo from Punk as well. This could be a very, very good Dynamite. Dynamite gets a 78. Very good. Very, very good. We do need to probably look at our TV deals in certain areas, because They're not helping us here, but very, very good from everyone involved. Really good segments here. The 3 main matches were good. Andrade Alidolo 72, CM Punk Jay Lethal 76, and FTR Sting Darby Allin 72 as well. So all matches were very good. Next week should be very good, but we'll touch on it. We'll touch on it because we got Rampage next. Yeah, it's Friday. You know what that means. AEW Rampage comes to you from the Stormont Vales Event Centre in the Mid-South region for a pretty good pre-show match to kick us off. 68, Darby Allin put in an 80 against the Butcher. Very good performance from him, and he wins with a coffin drop. Absolutely fine. Also on the pre-show, we had women's tag action for 46. Thunder and Chris Stanton don't work well as a team. Interesting. Thunder Rosa pins Julia Hart to get the victory. Kicking off the main show on Rampage tonight with Claudio Castagnoli taking on Powerhouse Hobbs for a 64. Claudio's still suffering with that injury. I actually thought he was over it, but after I booked it, I checked and he's got 2 days left, so this is the last time, but it is what it is. 64 for this. Solid start to Rampage. Claudio Castagnoli defeats Powerhouse Hobbs with the neutralizer. Gave it some time as well. And it did quite well. So that's pretty good. Backstage, the Elite. Only a 63. What is going on with the Elite lately? Their segments just don't hit. But anyway, the Elite accept the Blood and Guts challenge. And they say to Adam Cole, if you find a partner, we'll find a partner. Who have they got in mind? 63. Fine. Backstage, Serena Deeb interrupts an Athena promo, telling Athena that in their match right now, it's Serena and Athena next. The Eclipse is banned. She's spoken to AEW management. It's too dangerous, so it will not be happening in this match. Will that stop Athena from getting a victory? Absolutely not. She finds a way. Wins with a fast roll-up. 8 minutes for this. They didn't click. Boo. They didn't click. 51 for Serena Deeb, 46 for Athena, 46 altogether. That's harsh. Moving on quickly. We see who the Elite, the Undisputed Elite, are going to go for, can't we? Adam Cole offers Shane Swerve Strickland the shot. The Acclaimed have had a problem with the Young Bucks over recent weeks. And Adam Cole has got an ally on side. It'll be the Undisputed Elite. And for one night only, an Undisputed Elite Shane Swerve Strickland at Blood and Guts 70. Good stuff. Nixon Noor got a promo 42. This is pretty good. She reveals that next week, right here on Rampage, the TBS Championship will be on the line, and it won't just be a standard match. To make sure there's no funny business, Tony Khan has made it no disqualification. Nixon Noor versus Jade Cargill next week on Rampage. Okay, let's do a pretty big segment here. That'll help the show. 97, CM Punk and Bryan Danielson have a no contact face-to-face segment talking through their issues. Danielson says it eats him alive that CM Punk beat him at Double or Nothing. Got very, very lucky because Bryan Danielson knows it. CM Punk knows it, and the world know it, that Bryan Danielson is the best wrestler in the world. CM Punk says, you can't make that claim. I've beaten you. I am better than you. You want me to prove it over 30 minutes? I'll prove it over 30 minutes. This is a dream match for a lot of people, but for me and you, Brian, this is quite simply a test of mental strength. You will bottle it. CM Punk will not. 97. 30-minute Iron Man match on Dynamite next week. Oh, it should be very interesting. Okay, main event then. The Young Bucks and Kenny Omega team up against the Acclaimed 6-man tag action for a 69. That's a blow. Kenny Omega 84, Nick Jackson 72, Matt Jackson 70, 61 for Strickland, 38 for Caster, 45 for Bowens, and a win for Kenny Omega over Anthony Bowens with a one-winged angel. This was a disappointing Rampage. Not going to lie, the 97 might just get us out of something, but let's see what the post-match segment does, because out come Red Dragon and Adam Cole beating down the Elite, but they said they got someone in mind. And out comes for the save, the reuniting. Hangman Adam Page runs down and beats the hell out of the Undisputed Elite, cleans house, backs up, and they bump into Kenny Omega, and they both turn around like that. And Kenny sticks out his hand for a handshake. Hangman shakes it. The four men hug and embrace. The Elite are reunited. And on Wednesday, it is the Elite versus the Undisputed Elite with Shane Strickland in blood and guts. Okay, disappointed Rampage, not going to lie about it. 71, I am very surprised we got that. That is mainly due to that 97. The rest of the show was, I'll be honest, trash compared to what we can do. That is very poor. We could have done a lot better, but Punk and Danielson saved the day. Do not miss Blood and Guts. Oh, I'm excited already. Oh, and you should be excited too. Blood and Guts coming your way next Wednesday. As we say, Danielson Punk 30-minute Iron Man match. Elite versus Undisputed Elite inside the War Games structure. We've also got that triple threat number 1 contenders match for the women's title. And then we're going to open the show, I'll tell you now, 6-man tag action. We've got, 8-man tag action. The Pinnacle, MJF, Sean Spears. Are we going to go with Wardlow? Oh, we'll go with Wardlow. MJF, Wardlow and FTR against the Best Friend. That's Orange Cassidy, Trent Beretta, and of course Chuck Taylor. Forgot his name for a second. Teaming up with Keith Lee. So 8-man tag. Oh, it's a big week of Dynamite. It's a big week. So if you're excited, drop a like down below. Tell me what match you're most excited for, and I'll see you next Wednesday. All Elite Wrestling, Blood and Guts on its way. Oh.